There was a version of you that almost stopped. Not dramatically. No audience, no music swelling in the background. Just a quiet negotiation in your own head where maybe this is enough started sounding dangerously like surrender. And still, you stayed. Not whole, not certain, but present. And that is where this begins. Let me tell you what actually happens to a person who keeps moving with damage in the system. The bones don't just break, they restructure. Load shifts, balance adapts. What once carried you collapses, so something deeper learns how to hold. That's how hardship becomes structure, not poetry engineering. Your heart, not the soft cinematic version, but the one that's taken impact. Misread silence held weight it never signed up for. That heart doesn't guide you like a compass. It drags you forward, heavy, relentless, accurate. It says we're going anyway. And every beat is not inspiration, it's instruction. Your mind, it doesn't stay positive, it fractures, it loops, it questions everything. It builds worst-case scenarios with the precision of an architect who's tired of being surprised. And still, somewhere in that noise, something stubborn refuses to switch off. Not hope. Hope is too clean a word. This is closer to defiance. A low, quiet refusal to let the last word belong to what hurt you. You learn to live in different rooms, not the ones people post about, the one where you replay conversations and realize what you should have said. 3 days too late, the one where silence isn't peaceful, it's loud with everything you're avoiding. The one where not enough sits across from you like it pays rent there. And one day, without ceremony, you stop arguing with it. You just start building anyway. And not walls, that's the mistake most people make. You take the fragments, the sharp, uneven, inconvenient truths, and you stack them with intent. Not to protect yourself from the world, but to create a way through it, a doorway wide enough for your anger, wide enough for your compassion, wide enough for the version of you that didn't make it out unmarked. You don't become a lighthouse because you're strong. You become one because you've learned how to stay lit while things try to take you out. Wind doesn't ask permission, neither did what you went through. And still, you're here, holding position. Look at your hands, not metaphorically, actually look. They've carried more than they admit to. They've let go of things they weren't ready to release. They've held pieces together long past the point they should have fallen apart. That's not weakness. That's sustained effort under pressure. There's something in you now that wasn't there before. Not optimism, not confidence, precision. You know what cost you, you know what matters, you know the difference between noise and signal, and you don't waste yourself the same way anymore. So no, this isn't about believing there's nothing you cannot do. That line was never true. There are limits, there is loss, there are things that will not come back, but here's what is true. You can take what didn't end you and make it carry weight. You can take what tried to close you and use it to define your direction. You can become someone who doesn't need perfect conditions to move with purpose. And if you fall again, because you will, it won't be unfamiliar. You've been here before. You know how to get up without turning it into a performance. No speeches, no declarations, just breathe and movement, then another step that nobody claps for but changes everything. This is not motivation. This is function. You are not unbreakable. You are adaptive. And that is far more dangerous.